Hello, welcome back to another ADO's diecast models and more. In this video, something different. We're going to do a shop truck build. So I've got a truck in mind sitting on the side here. I'll show you in a minute. But we're going to do something like you see in front of you there. With we're going to put a logo on the side on the door. I've got a few little sheets here. I'll show you guys. We're going to go for like an old patina look like you see on that blue one. Something like that, but a little bit my own little custom touch. Here's a 55 Chev I've done a while back. Zoom in a little bit. There we go. That's the sort of style we're going to go with. Looks pretty cool. But as long as it's got a nice little logo on the door, old school look, like it's been sitting around for a while, paint's faded off, that's what we're going to be going for. Nice little speed shop sign on the door there, looks pretty cool. Righto, I'll bring in the truck. And there we go, a 1949 Ford F100. That's what we're going to work with. Just going to change it right up, wheels, paint, give the grille and the bumper, it's all white, and the bottom more of a real look, I suppose you'd call it. The little running boards on the side, the whole lot. We'll strip it all down, drill them apart, little rivets there, take all them out, pull it right apart, and we'll see what we can do with it. And there we have, all drilled apart, all in pieces, ready to start doing stuff with it. As I said, for the grill and stuff, we'll paint all that out, do the whole lot, and give that grill a bit of character and stuff when we can put it back together. With the main body, we'll end up getting some paint on the lights there. Itself a little pointy stick. So we'll paint out the lights. There's a couple of little pieces on the bonnet there, which are like vents. We'll paint those out too to make them look a bit better. There we go. It's supposed to be a back window there, so I might even drill that out as well and put a little window in there. Apart from that, the interior, just black, so probably go with a tanned interior with the seat, like a leather look. Paint up the wheel, a few other little bits there. And there we go. We're not going to be using these wheels either. And chuck those aside and put some nice little rubber tire rims on that, so it should look pretty good. There's the window. Probably keep that same, won't do too much with that, because it's got the nice back on it too. If I do that rear window, you'll have that there as well, so it'll look good. There's glass there. Righto, move on to the next bit. And one of my favourite parts doing builds is stripping off the old paint. So I work on a bit of paint stripper. It's cool watching stuff bubble up and take effect. Doesn't take too long. Make sure you get all the way around. I'll even do the inside after the first coat and I've rubbed it all off. There you go. You can start seeing it working already. Nice little cool process, I thought. I'll wait a little bit longer, then I'll strip a little bit of the paint off. Righto. Start stripping a little bit of the paint down. As you can see, it comes off quite easy. It's one of those things, try not to get on your hands or in your eyes. You don't want to do that. Bad for you. I'll probably let it sit for 5 minutes or so. I'll give it a wash off. See what paint's left on. And then I'll come back and do some more. So we'll come back when it's all peeled off and washed up. And here we have it, just after its first little wash down. You can see there's still paint that still needs to come off. So I'll give it another little blast now. And then we'll turn it over and do the bottom. I've got my little toothbrush here. So what I'll do with that, when I'm washing down, I'll use that to scrub right over it to take off all the loose paint. Nice little tool to have. Just don't grab one you're still using. So I'll just give it another little coat. And that should take care of the rest of the paint that's on the die cast. Once again, I'll let it sit for a little bit, wash him off, and we should come back with a nice clean body ready to go. We'll come back to that stage. And there we go. I've got all paint off now. It's all back to nice die cast, ready to go. It's a little bit of paint underneath, but because it's going to be a shop truck, not a show machine, not going to worry too much with that. But there's a nice little starting point. Still deciding about this window here, trying to find my Dremel and little bits and pieces to do that. So we'll decide on that one as I go through. So there we go, ready to go. And now, deciding on what colour I'm going to do it. Well, I've got a rough idea. It's probably going to be pretty similar to that red there, with the black underneath. Sand it down. Give it a bit of a weathered effect. But what I want to look at is the little decals I'm going to stick on the door. Got a couple little decal sheets here. Give you a quick look at. I'm thinking shell. These ones here, you just cut them out, whack them in water. The back peels off and then you stick them on your car. Then after I do that, I normally just whack a coat of clear over the top and it seals them in. There's heaps here, but I'm thinking probably going to go with a shell. But not sure yet. The Valvoline does look nice as well. It'll just be one on the door, nothing else. It's just going to be a shop truck. NGK spark plugs, maybe, don't know. Holly, I've been thinking about that one as well. That might go well with the red. But we'll look into that one. Righto. For this episode, that'll be it. So part 2 will come up, where we'll get some paint on it. And we'll go from there. And yeah, well, we'll paint all the inside out and make all that look nice and flash too. So when it's all finished, it should look pretty good. Righto, stay tuned for part 2. Thanks for watching.